भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम येरिमे गुरुवे पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याता सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मभक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैकी बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव उपनिषद योग दर्शन द्वारा आत्म प्राप्ति कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे मोक्ष कैवल्यार्थं करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रं चतुर्थ कैवल्यपादं सूत्राणि ओम तदसंख्येयवासनाभिः चित्रमपि परार्थं संहत्यकारित्वात् विशेषदर्शिनः आत्मभावभावनानिवृत्तिः तदा विवेकनिम्नं कैवल्यप्राग्भारं चित्तं तच्छिद्रेषु प्रत्ययान्तराणि संस्कारेभ्यः हानम् येषां क्लेशवदुक्तं प्रसङ्ख्याने अपि अकुसीदस्य सर्वथा विवेकख्यातेः धर्ममेघः समाधिः तथा क्लेशकर्मनिवृत्तिः तदा सर्वावरणमलाभे तस्य ज्ञानस्य अनन्त्यात् ज्ञेयम् अल्पं ततः कृतार्थानां परिणामक्रम समाप्तिः गुणानां क्षणप्रतियोगी परिणाम अपरान्तनिर्ग्राह्यः क्रमः पुरुषार्थशून्यानां गुणानां प्रतिप्रसवः कैवल्यं स्वरूपप्रतिष्ठा वा चित्शक्तेः इति। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Friends, a good effort of more than 659 days that we are studying the Yoga Darshanam. To open the text, it took 690 days or 50 days, 60 days for us. 22 months. But not, less or valueless. It is the way, is worth. At least दर्शन में क्या है योग थोड़ा एक आइडिया तो आ गया कुछ तो. That's how it all begins. Now the topic under discussion was in the 29th mantra. Very careful. प्रसंख्याने अपि अकुसीदस्य सर्वथा विवेकख्यातेः धर्ममेघः समाधिः. When one is relentlessly doing the prasamkhyana and vivekakyati are same. When he is doing, he will be blessed with the siddhis. Mainly sarvajnatva, sarva adhishtatritva. Even to those siddhis where there is no kusidatva or kutsitatva or ragadi. Then what is happening? You are not distracted. Beautiful. Like there are some people. सुबह घर से खा के निकले, रात में घर को आके खाते हैं. In between, they don't have even thought of eating. Therefore, they don't go here and there in search of dhaba or hotel, etc. सीधा है उनका जिंदगी. Very beautiful. The other fellow, every 1 hour he'll have to go for some tea or coffee or snacks because he's tempted by them. But the first fellow, once I have in the morning, evening, in between पानी तक नहीं पीता मैं, unless it is too hot. Interesting. In the same way, when we are doing prasankyana, so many invitations come. ये सब हम महायोग साधना करने वालों की बात कर रहे हैं. We have not even started Yama Niyama. मजाक के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं हम सारा. Anyway, the Lord will bless us. That one life we may feel कि यार इस जन्म में पूरा I'll do अष्टांग योग वगैरह. ऐसा उत्साह आता होगा in one of the life. अब तो ये सब नहीं है. खाओ पियो मौज करो और एक तरफ टेंशन भी है, दिन गुजर रहा है. We are बच्चा लोग that way in this life spiritually. One day, one life we may mature, and that time we may take this decision that no, this life entire I am doing Yama Niyama Asana. उस समय के लिए ये बीज है, वो वाला निर्णय आने के लिए. By the way, okay, then the ones who have done all this and come up to this level of prasankyana, then he loves it this. For that also, when one is not tempted, that has to be done. Everybody will be tempted in spirituality with the immediate things. Then after going through them, one day you will realize that years of bakwas, I have not started journey for this. Then you will kick them. The same thing we see in Yamadharmaraj case. He says, I knew, but still I asked for Yamapada and I am given this unfortunately. But fortunately, by being Yama only, I studied from my Guru and I realized there is a self. Therefore, I am Brahmagnani, come Yama. Same thing Dhruji also, you know. He asked for the lap of father, then he says, Dhruva lok de do mujhe. Once that was being given by the Lord as the task, he said, Arey yaar, ye bhi permanent nahi hai. I should have asked for the permanent thing called as moksha. Okay, you will be getting that also, but after 15,000 of years, that you will be there as a Dhruva, controlling all the other nakshatra mandala in the sustenance of this cosmos, then tumko milega wala. एवरीबडी विल हैव टेम्पटेशन, बट उसके लिए भी कुसीदता से अकुसीदत्व, राग से विराग, उसमें भी होना चाहिए. देन एज आई गिव द एग्जांपल्स, देन प्रसंख्याने भी अकुसीदस्य, देन व्हाट हैपेंस, नारायण विवेक ख्याते है सर्वथा, continuously the viveka khyati goes on happening. So that stage of continuous maintenance of viveka khyati without even little of the breakage or loophole, that stage is called dharma megha samadhi. In that relentless positioning ourselves in that dharma megha samadhi sthiti, only the finer whatever little more samskaras were there, which were bringing the pratyantaras बीच में ना, वो सारे भी जल जाते. Then towards the viveka khyati also, when you have vairagya, paravairagya, then even viveka khyati also vritti of the chitta only. Chitta ka hi kaam hai, still the thoughts are there. To that also when we become viragi, which is very highest level ना, वो भी छूट जाता है. Then परवैराग्य के विवेक ख्याति के प्रति भी वैराग्य है, तो परवैराग्य कहते हैं. In that परवैराग्य level, the finer most, even whatever residue samskara are there, they also go away. Because the samskara has gone away, the chitta is no more becoming any vrutthis. Then chitta at that time, in Vedanta Bhashya, is nothing but chit, the conscious self. In this Bhashya, no more Prakriti obstructing you, you are now with your own Purusha Tattva. Identified with it. Like घर में 10 relatives है, so you have to attend to every one of them. When all of them have gone away, you are with yourself. That is moksha there. So here also, maintaining ourselves in dharma megha samadhi, where highest level of prasankyana and the siddhis of prasankyana also are rejected. No raga towards them. प्रसंख्याने अपि अकुसीदस्य सर्वथा विवेकख्यातेः धर्ममेघ समाधि भवति. This dharmamegha samadhi, as we saw just now, leads to that final removal of the klesha and karma. That is a sutra number 30. ततः क्लेश कर्म निवृत्ति, ततः क्लेश कर्म निवृत्ति. अब याद रखना, till the atmanubhuti is fully established in, klesha karma still will be there, which have to be eliminated, and there is always chance for the creation of new klesha karma if you are not alert. ये थोड़ा समझना है, थोड़ा गंभीर है, समझना है, डरावना है, बट समझना है. Till the atmanubhuti happens, there is some kachra of klesha karma to be removed. So keep on removing them. अगेन द चांस ऑफ एनी एडिशन, उसको अवॉइड करना है. एग्जिस्टिंग कचरा मैल निकालो, नया आने नहीं देना. देन अप्रिहेंडिंग अवर सेल्स टू बी द पुरुष. ततः क्लेश कर्म निवृत्ति. यू हैव टू ऐड ततः में ब्रैकेट में एवा. It is from our side. It's only when dharma megha samadhi is maintained for continuous time that the kleshas, the whole of them with bija karma also go away. Then only in that Mahayogi there are no need of any janmadi, sharira grahanadi, samsaradi. Then without all those obligations, he can just identify himself with the Shuddha Purusha Chaitanya Swarupa. हाँ हो गया रे बाबा जर्नी. दैट्स कॉल्ड कैवल्य स्थिति. ट्रैवल हो गया, वो डेस्टिनेशन पहुंच गए. सो ततः क्लेश निवृत्ति, क्लेश कर्म निवृत्ति. वी आर स्टडीइंग द भाष्य ऑफ दिस 30th मंत्र नाउ. कि तत् लाभात, तद लाभात मीन्स धर्म मेघ समाधि है लाभात. When we get obtained dharma megha samadhi, when you establish in dharma samadhi, what is dharma megha samadhi? Sarvatha viveka khyati. How sarvatha viveka khyati? Viveka khyati is maintained, and the siddhis that are coming because of viveka khyati, for them also when there is akusidatva, no raga, then they won't come. Then only viveka khyati is maintained. That's called sarvatha viveka khyati. That stage is called dharma megha samadhi sthiti. Tallabhat. When that dharma viveka samadhi sthiti तक हम पहुंच गए, उसकी लब्धि हो गई हमको. This all starts in yama niyama place, not suddenly. Consciously एक एक करोगे तो ही होता है. You know, in व्यवहारिक travel, you know, as a person who is seated in the car, not as a driver, जहाँ शुरू हुआ जर्नी सो जाओ, और जब डेस्टिनेशन पहुंच जाते उड़ जाओ. Without your prameya involvement, you can cross the distance and reach. Even the driver also focusing on the road, he need not worry of which are the towns, villages he is crossing. Still you can reach. In Vedanta ऐसा नहीं होता, साधना में. That we have to know the goal, we have to know the path. Every step we have to consciously conquer and ensure that we have conquered. Means yama sadhana jaan kar, yama sadhana kar kar, yama sadhana bhi pakad pakar, then we have to go to niyama. Then that thoroughly done. Then the asana. In this way one by one. वहाँ कोई शॉर्टकट मेथड्स नहीं होते. हाँ, ईश्वर प्रणिधान से होता होगा, बट ईश्वर प्रणिधान इज मोर टफर देन दिस. Be careful. Like in Vedanta also. Without Viveka and Vairagya, no Shamadamadi. Without them, no Mukshata. Without that, no Sravana Manana Nidhyasana. Without that, no Dhyana, no Atmanamukti. That's the process. Okay. Tallabhat. When that Dharma Megha Samadhi is maintained, Avidyadaya Kleshaha. The 5 Kleshas. Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesh. कम हुए लेकिन पूरे खत्म नहीं हुए थे. They still they are there. Samulakasham kashita bhavanti. Right from their own root level, they get destroyed or removed. Avidyadi klesh chale jaate. Then what about the karma? Kushala kushalascha karma shayaha. So kushala, akushala and kushala akushala mishra. These 3 karma, the karma shayaha samula ghatam hata bhavanti. Along with the root level, they also get destroyed when dharma megha samadhi is maintained. Viveka khyati is maintained at the highest level without any obstruction. So samula kasham samula ghatam hata bhavanti. Now this way klesha karma nivruttau. When the kleshas and karmas both are destroyed, jivan eva vidvan vimukto bhavati. He becomes vidwan, means the knower of the conscious self there. Therefore, jivan eva means still the sharira is there, sharira ka prarabdha hai, but he is no more bound, vimukta bhavati. See, जीवन मुक्ति बात आ गई जो हमारा लक्ष्य है. That itself is called कैवल्य in the yoga भाषा. वेदांत में जीवन मुक्ति. जीवन नेव स मुक्ता भवते. कस्मात्. How do you say so? What exactly happens there? Now this last sentence is very very crucial. यस्मात् क्योंकि कि विपर्ययो भवस्य कारणम. The viparya is the karana of the samsara. Viparya is Non-apprehension followed by misapprehension. Up through Paravairagya, the misapprehensions are dropped. Then the self, whatever is there, through Viveka Khyati, it is apprehended. So non-apprehensions, misapprehensions are removed, non-apprehension is replaced by the correct apprehension. Therefore, that Viparya, which has non and misapprehensions, and was the cause of samsara, that Viparya has gone away. है ना? यस्माद् विपर्ययो भवस्य कारणम, विपर्य ही अज्ञान ही जिसके दो पहलू है, नॉन अप्रेंशन एंड मिसअप्रेंशन, वो संसार का कारण था. अब इन दिस धर्मवेग समाधि मेंटेनेंस, when klesha karma have gone away fully, there is no chance of viparya to stay there. The thing is apprehended as if it's therefore non-apprehension has gone away. Non-apprehension was leading to misapprehension following the samsara. No, there is no chance for them. That's why Kaivalya Prapti. So, Yasmad Viparyo Bhavasya Karanam Nahi Kshina Viparyaha. When the Klesha Karma gone away, the Viparya also gets destroyed. Therefore, Nahi Kshina Viparyaha Kaschit Kenachit Kvachitcha. Nobody, by whatever the reason, at any time also, Jataha Drishyate iti, that he is not seen to be again born as a samsari jiva. इसलिए जीवन मुक्त उच्यते. Here, Jataha means he is not again back to the identity with the upadhis and vritthis and getting into jiva bhava. ये नहीं देखा गया जिन्होंने उस परमात्मा को टच किया. न दृश्यते. Therefore, is called जीवन मुक्त. So, viparya have gone away. Non-apprehension, misapprehension is given up by rejecting all the siddhis. Non-apprehension is replaced by the correct apprehension of the Atma Chaitanya through the Viveka Khyati and its next level of Dharma Vega Samadhi. So Viveka Khyati Dharma Vega Samadhi के कारण यथावत आत्मा का ज्ञान होने के कारण और परवैराग्य के कारण सारे चीजों को हम छोड़ दिए. इन दोनों के फलस्वरूप क्लेश कर्म जीरो हो गए. Out of all these result, in the apprehension of the self, there is no chance again to come back to the samsara. Therefore, it's called muktaha, जीवन मुक्तः. अभी जीवन शरीर तो है, जब तक वो चलेगा उसके साथ रहते हैं, लेकिन उसमें फंसे नहीं रहते. In this way, क्वचित केनचित कश्चित अभी जातो दृश्यते इति. Therefore, हमें वो विपर्य को फाइनली निकाल देना. विपर्यो मिथ्या ज्ञानम अतः रूप प्रतिष्ठम. We have seen the definition of all of that. So, what this Dharma Megha Samadhi does is, it burns away that viparya of misapprehension and non-apprehension. Misapprehension goes away with paravairagya, non-apprehension goes away with the correct apprehension of the conscious self. चैतन्य स्वरूप आत्मा का ज्ञान होने के कारण जो आत्मा को नहीं जानना वाला नॉन अप्रेhension चला जाएगा, और the one which is born from it called as misapprehension, वो उसके साथ ही उड़ जाएगा. Then you are a mukta because you realize in your own self. That's called Jivan Mukta. हो गया. Now in the 31st sutra, then what is said is विनिष्पन्न समाधिस्तु मुक्तिं तत्रैव जन्मनि प्राप्नोति योगी योगाग्नि दग्ध कर्म चयो अचिरात्. So योगाग्नि दग्ध कर्म चयः योगी अचिरात् प्राप्नोति. What he prapnoti? Muktim tatraiva janmani. In this very life, he gets the moksha. Vinishpanna samadhi. Through the samadhi abhyasa, when he has gone beyond the viparyaya. Then what happens? At that level, the Gneya Vastu, the Jnanam, that I am the Shuddha Chaitanya, because it's continuously maintained, and we are like a king reveling in that only. To that Purusha, who is in the Jivan Mukta Sthiti, like a king, unless very, very urgent, the Gneya Vastu, which is a part of Prakriti, he will not even look at it. Gneya Vastu, unke nazar mein aata hai nahi, because he is reveling in his own Vyapti Swarupa Atma Chaitanya. That is what is said in the next sutra and Bhashya. Tada sarva avarnamalape tasya jnanasya anantyat gneyam alpam. Tada sarva avarnamalape tasya jnanasya anantyat gneyam alpam. Tada, when this also continued for a long time, sarva avarnamala apetasya. The sadhaka yogi from whom the entire avarana non-apprehension, which is a mala or vikshepa rupi mala or avarana rupi covering, when both of them go away, then what happens? Jnanasya anantyam. What is anantyam of jnanam? Always the apprehension of Purusha is there. I am the Purusha wala anubhuti nirantar hai. Therefore, gneyam alpam. So there is no gneyam at all to him. Alpam means any vyavahar ke liye hai to hai gneyam, otherwise he is reveling in his own self. Which in Gita etc. is called as yattu atmarati revasyad atmatruptascha manavaha atmanevacha santushta. Tasya karyam na vidyate. कार्यम नहीं होगा टू बी डन ड्यूटी, रीच द गोल. कर्म विद्यते, कोई सेवा करनी है, धर्म करना है, वो करेंगे. यहाँ भी वो कार्यम न विद्यते बट स्वल्पम कर्म विद्यते इज कॉल्ड हियर एज ज्ञेयम अल्पम. The Gneya is the familiar world which is so important to us and we get lost in it through Raga Dvesha. वो सारा इनकी जिंदगी में होता नहीं. Gneyam Alpam. Only what's required at that time. He does it, but he never gets entangled even in that. Right? That's the Jivana Mukta Sthiti, and a beautiful Bhashya is there for it. Tomorrow we'll study. Thank you. 31st सूत्र, अभी 32, 33, 34, अभी 4 पढ़ लो, हमारा ही ग्रंथ हो जाएगा. I am thinking of doing